Executive Director of CMI, Chris, and there's a lot to be said about Chris. Assistant Governor Ruth, love support. Peter, my friend and colleague, Admiral Brady from Maritime Authority. President Roger and past President Mike of Shipping Association of Jamaica. Colleagues in Rotary, colleagues from the Shipping Association, colleagues from the shipping industry generally. Ms. Lou used to say my heart full, and that is precisely how I feel this morning. The theme of the current president of Rotary International, Mr. Ray Clinging-Smith, is building communities, bridging continents, as you heard earlier. My speech is on my cell phone. And I believe that this is very fitting for what we're doing here today. We didn't expect to have such an international audience, and we thank you, Peter and Chris, for bringing us people from Peru and Colombia, from St. Vincent, and we have Roger from Barbados. But this is truly building communities as well as bridging continents. We have assembled a very dynamic partnership of organizations that individually have been building communities for a long time. These partners include Rotary Clubs, which 33,000 clubs in most countries of the world, and working together. This is the first time Ligonic Lanes is working with a local club in the way we are, but we have also worked with international clubs, in fact, on this precise project. The Shipping Association of Jamaica, and it is part of a wider regional grouping, the Caribbean Shipping Association. Kingston Wharves Limited, which brings vessels from all over the world to serve our needs locally. The Jamaica National Building Society, Food for the Poor, Supreme Ventures Limited, Lanham & Morris Shipping Limited, Marine Haulage Limited, owned by our SAJ President Roger Hines, who has actually been transporting the mobile clinic since inception in 2005, free of cost. Secure Pro Limited, providing free security when we need it. This time around, Atlas Security doing the same, and it's amazing how these two competitors work together. PricewaterhouseCoopers, Myers Fletcher and Gordon, and many others who have worked with us on other tours. It was very easy to persuade each of these organizations and persons to join the partnership, because the effort that we're doing today is so worthy of being done. We are much better human beings, better citizens, better persons when we help others, when we stretch a helping hand to a needy brother or sister. And I'm personally very proud to be a part of this wellness tour, the first of 5 that will take place in this Rotary year, which started on the 1st of July and ends on the 31st of June. I thank all of our partners. In particular, we thank the Caribbean Maritime Institute. We had a piece in the paper about installation of this new administration, and we received an email from Chris right after to say, how can we work together? The first thing he did was to offer a scholarship to somebody who we nominated for the summer program here at CMI. Last week we received a letter from that student asking, can I go back next year? It was so overwhelming. But the second thing was to agree to be partner in this mobile tour. We thank Food for the Poor for allowing us not just to screen for illnesses as we normally do, but this time around to also provide prescriptions. There is half a container load of stuff that I thank our nurse from the SAJ, Nurse Rangel and Williams, for going through them on Friday. It was a whole day work just to catalog what we got. Thank you, Nurse Williams. Please stand for the demonstration. If the microphone and the PA system didn't work, you would know it. So I have to thank Leroy Wilson, who left his job at SAJ. Leroy, very faithful member of the team at SAJ. Dion Gordon, where are you? Thank you, Dion. I mention again Presidents Roger and Mike for offering me the support in allowing me to take their clinic at very high cost, put it on the road to get it to all the venues and to provide the service. And if I keep on thanking Fritz and his staff at CMI, please stay with me. Thanks to Fritz, to Vivette, to Itrisha, to Nurse Porter White, to paramedic Heron, to Mr. Francis. Special thanks to CMI for arranging also to bus the residents of Port Royal to CMI. Very many thanks to President Marty and her team from Kingston East and Port Royal for so enthusiastically supporting this clinic and for the logistical role that you're playing in getting the people here. More thanks to Kimberly Drum Corps and to the cadets of CMI. Thanks to President Yannick and the members of the Rotaract Club of Ligony Plains. And very, very special thanks to Karen Watson. You know, in the previous administration, I was given the task of helping to put together the nomination slate for the president. And I asked Karen if she would serve, and she said, nope, I'm studying. And it is only this year when she took on this project, and these projects, that I realized why she turned it down. She goes all out. She goes full. She goes fully into whatever it takes. Thank you very much, Karen. And I have to thank CE Nadia for being, for me, a personal sounding board, but also everything I asked. On Friday, she was on the road, driving up and down, collecting the additional medication that we couldn't get from CMI. And that's just the last bit of it. Thank you, Nadia. Thank you. Thank you. I thank the members of Rotary for your work, all of you. Above all, I thank our God for allowing all the partners to have the resources, the strength, and the will to do good for our fellow man. I now take pleasure in declaring the Wellness Clinic open. Thank you very much.